Hey guys, welcome back to another Sound Reviews video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the TDK TREK Flex Bluetooth wireless speaker. Don't ask me why they called it that, but it's a really cool name, so why not? Anyway, let's not waste any more time, let's go straight into reviewing it. Okay, so here is the TDK TREK Flex wireless Bluetooth speaker. As you can see, it has a very nice solid design. Something I really like about this one, it's not got that plasticky feel, it doesn't feel cheap at all. You really feel like it is a really solid equipment, it's a really solid speaker. Let me just go through the functions and the buttons from the outside first, before I go into the specifications of it. Let's have a look. So if you have a look on the top, you will see it has the on-off button, so it's the normal power button. You have the volume buttons to decrease and to increase. You have the Bluetooth pairing button, so when you come to pair your phone or any Bluetooth enabled device, you pair it by pressing this button here. You then have the pause and answer button. So that one, basically, if you're playing music, then you can pause it from here. It also allows you to skip tracks or to go back to previous tracks. It also, because this has a built-in microphone into the speaker as well, it allows you, if you're playing music and you get a phone call, you could answer it from here as well. That's why you see the phone handset on there. So that's another good feature, that you can actually have a telephone conversation with someone through the speaker as well without having to get your phone out. If we then turn the speaker around, you've got this little flap here, little rubber flap. Open this. Inside here, you can see it has the on-off button, so you can switch that off if you don't want to accidentally press. If you have the speaker in your hand and you don't want to accidentally press a button and it comes on, you should keep it off from here. The next one on there is the micro USB port. So with this one, it's just remember that this is only for charging. You can't connect to your computer, you can't connect it to any other device. It's literally just for charging, this port over here. So remember, micro USB, any micro USB, it comes with your micro USB charger inside the box, but it works with any micro USB, which is common to find anywhere. The next port on here is the aux port, the auxiliary port. This one, if you don't have a Bluetooth enabled phone or device, such as like an iPod maybe that doesn't have Bluetooth in it, then you can connect it by a 3.5mm headphone jack or auxiliary cable. And this will play the music from your music device in the exact same way. So it's another good option on there for those that don't have the Bluetooth option. And then you just easily cover it again and protect all the ports. Something I like about the speaker, and something I thought was a really nice touch to it, was the rubberized rings around it, which you can see over here. So there's one over here and one on the base over here. This one, it's basically so that it doesn't slip around. So when you're pressing the buttons, so if you have this on a glass table or on like a slippery surface, that when you're pressing the buttons, it's not slipping around with you. So it's nice grip to it. And as you can see, it goes all the way around. It then has this like little flat bit here, so it makes sure that the speaker doesn't roll around on the table or on any flat surface, as you can see. And as well over here, the whole base of it is a rubber as well. Because it's a 360-degree speaker, you can literally have music coming out from all angles of the device itself. You can just put it up on the table like this, and then again, it's not going to be slipping around anywhere because it has a nice grip on the bottom. Okay, so let's talk about the specifications of this speaker now. So weight-wise, it's not that heavy. I mean, in terms of portable speakers, it might be considered a little bit more heavier than usual, but for what it is and the quality of it, it's not cheap materials put in here. It really does feel solid. It does come out, it's fairly more heavier than usual, but it comes at 862 grams, which is still under a kilo, and it's still perfectly light. You can take it around with you anywhere. It's not really a problem if you just put it in your backpack or something.
But yeah, so it's under a kilo, so it's perfectly fine. I wouldn't say there's any problem with this at all. It just depends really. I mean, like if you like to take your speakers around you in your pocket, then obviously this isn't gonna fit, and it's gonna be too heavy to be put in your pocket. But if you're taking it somewhere to like the beach or to someone's house, then this is perfect. Dimension wise, it is long ways is 23.2 centimeters. Width wise is 12.2 and height wise is 12.1, so it's pretty much square on the base and 23.2 centimeters going long ways. So keep that in consideration if size is important for you. Another big selling point about this speaker is that it's weatherproof. So it allows, so even if it's raining, if you drop it in water, if it's, you know, even if it's dusty, if there's sand that goes inside it, it's protected against all of that. And you can even tell from the rubber flap that they have on here, which protects all the ports. So all the ports won't get any water inside it, won't get any dust inside it, any sand inside it. So all of this is protected and thought of by TDK. And yeah, I think that's a really good touch from them. I mean, like, it really makes taking it out to the park, to the beach, all of that kind of stuff. It makes it a lot more convenient for doing so. Another thing that's advertised about the speaker is that they say it's shockproof as well. So even if you drop it, it's very rugged. It has these shock absorbers in the rubber here and here, on both sides. If you drop it, it can definitely withstand it. It's definitely not cheap material. If it won't break easily. It's not going to malfunction or anything like that if you do drop it. So I think that's something that they really put into consideration, which is why they say that it's weatherproof. So it's, you know, they want you to be able to take it with you anywhere, take it with you on holiday, take it with you when you go out, when you're doing sports, anything like that. So it's made basically of quality build to be able to withstand a lot of damage to it. This speaker also has NFC for easy pairing with any NFC enabled device, which basically means like most Android phones have them these days, has NFC in it, where you could literally just put the phone onto the speaker and it pairs it with it straight away, and then you can start listening to music right away. So it's very easy to pair with your phone for those of you that have NFC. Even with Bluetooth as well. Bluetooth is very easy to connect, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, that's definitely a nice little added touch to it. The NFC function on the NFC option on there. It has a lithium battery which comes built into the speaker itself. It's when you charge it, it takes about maybe an hour and a half to charge, and then when you charge it, it lasts for 8 hours on that single charge. So that's a really good. I think that's a very big positive for me. Battery life is very important. I mean, a lot of these speakers, they usually last about 3-4 hours and then they die, but this one, 8 hours, which is what is advertised by TDK, is a lot. Even myself personally, I even noticed that it goes on for ages until I need to charge it again. So if you have one full charge, take it out with you to the beach, go to a party, whatever like that, then, you know, 8 hours is plenty of time, even if you have it on like loud volume. If you have on the loudest volume, I think it might last about maybe 5-6 hours, which even that is still very, very good. So that's a very big plus as well for the speaker, and I think that's a very good touch that they didn't compromise on the battery life, which a lot of speakers tend to do when they're making these. Okay, so let's test the actual speaker out now. So I'm going to turn it on from the power button here. As you can see, the lights come on straight away, so that's to say that the power's on. This is the volume lights. There's 5 bars over here, and it's basically, that means that it's on volume number 3 at the moment, so you could increase it or decrease it from the device itself over here. Over here you can see the Bluetooth light is flashing. It's waiting to be paired up with something, which I haven't done so yet, and in fact I'll do that right now. So once I do pair it up, I already have this paired up to my phone. Once you have it paired up to your phone, then it remembers it, and then whenever you turn your Bluetooth on, then it connects to it straight away. So I'm going to connect mine now. There you go. And that little beep just is to confirm that the Bluetooth and your device has been paired together. So now that's connected, you can literally just go ahead and play whatever you want from your phone, whether it's a YouTube video or if it's something from your Spotify or from your music library, anything at all, you can start playing straight away. And as I said before, this is a 360-degree speaker, so that means the sound is going to be coming from all areas. And also got a maximum bass sound system in it as well, which means that the bass really does hit hard. You can really feel it vibrating, and you could really feel every single beat of that bass when you do have a song that has bass in it. So I'm going to play an example now. I hope that it would come out in camera, or I hope that it comes out in audio exactly as I hear it.
All I ever wanted was to see you smiling, smiling. All I ever wanted was to see you smiling. All I ever wanted was to make you mine. I know that I love you, oh baby, why don't you see
So you can either increase the volume from your device, your phone, or you can increase the volume from the volume button over here. Okay, so that is the sound test. I hope it came out clearly, but for me, from listening with my ears, you can definitely feel that beat. You can definitely feel like the stereo, the bass in that, and it's really loud as well. So you it will definitely be heard from like quite a while, quite a distance away. So yeah, that's what it looks like on full volume. It's got all the bars on at the moment. The blue light comes on for the Bluetooth when it's connected. If I wanted to, actually I'll show you the skipping as well. So I'll show you that now as well.
Girl, you party all the time.
Okay, so if it's on this song,
Don't let me
without touching my phone now, I can press this button here.
Just stay awake and conversate.
If I press it once, it pauses the song. If I press it again, it should get the song back on again.
We were always so damn insecure.
And if I press it
So
twice,
how could we ever know?
then goes to the next song. It skips track. If you press it 3 times,
you got me walking side to side.
it goes back to the previous track. In this case, it just goes back to the beginning of that original song. It's within 3 seconds. So that's another good function as well. The fact that you don't need to touch your phone anymore once you've got it paired up. It pauses it, plays it, skips track, goes to previous track, and answers phone calls as well, which you could then have a whole phone conversation via the built-in microphone that's in it.
So that is my review of the TDK TREK Flex wireless Bluetooth speaker, and I've got to say that I'm really impressed with this. I mean, like it's something that I really feel I could take with me anywhere, and I won't be worried about it. I won't be scared of dropping it. I won't be scared of it going into someone else's hands and them mishandling it. I feel like it will be safe in whoever's hand it is. I mean, like, even if I'm taking it outdoors and it starts raining whilst we're listening to music, or there's a party going on and someone drops drink on it or anything like that, then I know this will still be safe. So that's my conclusion on this one. It's definitely a nice solid piece of equipment. Something that even when you feel it, when you hold it in your hands, you just feel like it's something that's going to last a long time, that it's not going to be broken easily. It's going to take a lot of damage and it'll still be working fine in like a few years time. So I like the function on it. I like that it has a built-in microphone as well, so that you could you still don't need to take your phone out and answer the phone call. You can just do it straight from the speaker. It won't ruin your music, it won't ruin your it will stop the music, but it won't basically ruin your the fun that you're having at the time and having to take your phone out and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely recommend this. Price wise, I think at the moment it's going for about 60 English pounds, 60 pounds sterling on Amazon at the moment. You can probably find it around that range in most places. I think the cheapest you'll probably find this, if you really shop around, is maybe £40. If you could find it any cheaper anywhere else, or if you have bought it for cheaper somewhere else, then please comment down below to let me know and let everyone else know where you bought it from and what price you bought it at, just so that you could help everyone else really. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. That's my conclusion of it. It's I think out of 10 I'd give it, I think it's actually good enough. I'd say I'll give it a 9. For wireless speakers, I think this will be a 9. The thing that doesn't make it a 10 is maybe just the fact that it's not very portable. So it's not something you just put in your pocket and take out with you. You have to carry it with you in a bag or in a backpack or in someone else's bag. It's all in your hand even. So that's the only reason why it doesn't get a 10. But other than that, battery life is amazing, microphone's good, the sound quality is amazing, the how compact it is, how rugged it is, how much damage it could take is perfect. So yeah, I'll say 9 out of 10 for this one. Anyway, that's been my review for today. Hope you liked it, hope you enjoyed it. If you have, then please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to see more reviews like this one. So, till the next video, see ya.